Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our 9-month adventure around the world. And today is our last full day on the Ultimate World Cruise. Today we're going to visit Coco Cay, Royal Caribbean's private island, which is where we started the World Cruise 9 months ago. And we're going to show you our day, show you all the special events they have, and we're also going to give you our review of Hideaway Beach, which Royal Caribbean had exclusively open for the Ultimate World Cruisers. We'll let you know what we thought of it and would we go back and actually pay for it.
Welcome to Living Phase 2.
Hi, I'm Mike.
And I'm Nancy, and we're empty nesters striving to live life to the fullest.
And we have been living that full life going all the way around the world for the last 9 months on the Ultimate World Cruise.
Well, we sure have been, friends, and today it's rather bittersweet. This is our last chance to really say goodbye to all the people we have met and all the friends that we have made. Now, well, Coco Cay is located, it's in the Bahamas. We're off the coast of Florida, so we're in nice warm weather now. And Coco Cay is Royal Caribbean's private island, so only Royal Caribbean, or now some of the celebrity ships which are under the Royal Caribbean umbrella, will come and visit here. So it's a rather secluded place, and we came in early. We got our docking spot and we got out early. We could see the Wonder ship approaching, which is one of Royal Caribbean's largest ships.
Yeah, so I went out on the balcony and set up the time-lapse camera and kind of got the Wonder cruising in here and sliding in and parking next to us. And that always creates what we call Royal Caribbean Canyon. So those two ships right close next to each other and the narrow dock right down in between. So yeah, it was pretty neat seeing Wonder. And I believe Wonder was also there when we were there 9 months ago. So
oh, maybe. Yeah, I've forgotten that.
Yeah, so it's kind of a bringing everything full circle again. Well, we got ready for our day at Coco Cay. As we mentioned, Royal Caribbean is doing something special for the world cruisers and for actually everyone on the Serenade. They have set aside and Hideaway Beach. Now, Hideaway Beach is their new all-adult area. You do have to pay to go in there. Right now, depending on when you buy it, what special you get, it can run anywhere from, say $30 to $40 a person to go in there. And so we're going to let you know whether we think it's worth that to pay the little bit of additional here on Coco Cay when they have so much already included that you can do for free. So by the time we're at the end, we'll let you know which way. Do we think it's worth it to pay or not, and would we do it again?
But they had given it to us,
right,
being full world cruisers, so
right,
that was nice.
Right, and in fact, they reserved Hideaway Beach from the time we docked till noon just for the full world cruisers, and then afternoon till about 4 o'clock when was the all aboard was for anybody on Serenade that had been cruising on the Serenade ship. So that was kind of nice. It made it a little there weren't as many people there, so maybe we don't have a completely fair review, but it was really nice. Well, we got our things together and we started heading off the ship. And here it really shows one of the very sad things. We've become such good friends with many of the crew members, not just the passengers. And Sheila here was saying her goodbyes to you.
I know, that was really, it was just as hard to say goodbye to our friends who are passengers as it was the crew. That they've also become kind of like family.
Yeah, this crew was, I will put this crew up against any crew on any cruise ship, and I don't care how much you pay, whatever cruise line in the world. They were fantastic.
They were, I agree.
Especially some of them that stayed on there for 9 months with us, away from their families, their countries. They were all just wonderful. So tip our hats to Royal Caribbean for the crew you put together, and for the captain, for the hotel directors, just everyone that was on there. They just did a wonderful job. Well, we went ahead and walked on down the pier. We made our way over to Hideaway Beach, which is a little bit of a walk. It's way down. When you get off, it's to the right of the pier. They do have shuttles that run back and forth, or you can walk it. The walk takes about 10 to 15 minutes. The shuttle takes just a couple of minutes.
So they give you little bracelets that identify that you belong on Hideaway Beach. They also do the same thing at the beach club. So
Yeah.
that way, I mean, because it's a paid place, people just can't wander into the area that haven't paid.
Yep.
But it was nice. We were greeted. We got these little snorkel straws and greeted with drinks. And because we got there early, they let the world cruisers off early. We got to pick the best seats there. So that's actually a pro tip, is if you're going to Hideaway Beach, get there as quick as possible. There's a lot of shade, so you're always going to get a seat with shade. However, if you want one of the pool beds or one of the special lounge chairs, things like that,
Which are free, they're included.
Which are included, you're going to want to get off and kind of stake your spot really quickly.
Yeah, exactly. We also went ahead and walked around a little bit. We went and saw some of the cabanas, and those are extra, and they can get quite expensive.
Yes.
But they're really away from the music, very secluded. They would be nice if you had a whole family or a group of friends to split the cost. That might be kind of nice, but the cabana areas are real nice. Now, they also had all kinds of little, they had, like we mentioned, the snorkel straws and stuff, but they also had some balls and stuff, some beach balls, so they had one of these. So
it says World Cruise on it.
yeah, so we snagged one and took it home. We still have it here. And, they had a lot of little things for the going away. Now let's talk about Hideaway Beach a little bit here. We've heard a few mixed reviews on it. Some people say that what Royal Caribbean's trying to do is recreate like a Las Vegas beach club. And so you've got booming music and loud and kind of a huge, kind of more younger crowd party atmosphere. Of course, that's not what we experienced, but then again, maybe it wasn't quite a fair comparison because, we were the world cruisers coming in and, they played a little more Jimmy Buffett, kind of yacht rock, kind of just, more, things like that. I thought the music was great and I didn't really think it was too loud.
Well, I was like, it did get louder as the day went on.
Yeah, it did. So. Yeah, and we were pretty close to the DJ. We were right there at the swim up bar almost all day. We had a swim up table there we spent with our friends, and we just, everything about today was to say goodbye. The whole idea was to have the big blowout, the wrap up, to spend time with, swim up and say hi to somebody else and just say your goodbyes and go back and forth and have a drink. And that's really what today was about for us at Hideaway Beach.
Now, they have plenty of places to eat. You can get pizza here. This is, I think, the only place on the island where you can get pizza.
And you have to have a ticket or you have to have the wristband to get into Hideaway Beach to get to these particular places, right?
It's recording. Last hot dog of the cruise?
Yeah, so the Coco Cay hot dog comes plain. I dressed it up a little bit with onions, mustard, and relish. So unless we get a hot dog in the Miami airport, Atlanta. We're gonna get a varsity dog probably in Atlanta.
Okay.
So. Here we go.
You better grab a napkin.
It's not a bad hot dog, but about the same that they have on the ship.
Now, it's not as expensive as the beach club that they have there, where you'd get your lobster lunch and some of those special things. But again, this is all adult, and I thought there were plenty of places to eat and food to choose from. That wasn't
and the food was good.
The food was good. So there's a number of bars here. Some of the bars that they have, they've got the Hideaway Bar, the Lost Flip Flop Bar, the On the Rocks Bar.
Which they actually have a pool table at that one.
And the places to eat, they have the Slice of Paradise, which was the pizza place, the Hideaway Hut, and the Sweet Tea in a Can.
Yeah. So the Hideaway Hut is like the snack shack if you're familiar with Coco Cay. So there you can get your burger, your fries, and you can do the secret chicken sandwich, which we did again. We always have to do the secret chicken sandwich, which for those of you who don't know, it's where you take the mozzarella sticks, you put it on the chicken sandwich with the mozzarella, so you make kind of a mozzarella Parmesan chicken sandwich, and it's always really good. So you can get that in Hideaway Beach. You don't have to go out to the snack shack. And honestly, I found that an advantage. We've done the beach club, It's nice, it's very quiet, it's, the food is really good. But one thing we actually commented, you get one meal. So if you're there all day, you get your lunch and that's all you get, except for they give you a few appetizers right before lunch. But if you want the chicken sandwich or some chicken fingers or something like that, they don't have anything like that. You have to actually leave the beach club, go to the snack shack, and and then come back. Here it's all there.
And the funnel cakes too. And they
Yeah.
had a funnel cake there at Hideaway Beach.
Yeah.
The other thing that you're going to find at both the beach club and Hideaway Beach is the pool is heated.
Yes.
And that is a huge benefit because we have been to the Oasis pool, which is the main pool area that's included when you just get off to go to Coco Cay. Everyone can go to the Oasis pool. I find that very loud, and I also find the pool to be very cold.
Although what they've done, that's how it's been in the past. My understanding, now I haven't verified this, but leave a comment if you've been there recently. They actually did remove the big DJ stand from the Oasis pool and they've put it here at Hideaway Beach. And so, yeah, it used to be right by the swim-up bar. They still have the swim-up bar. They still have all that. My understanding is that they don't have the same level of music and all that at the Oasis pool. So leave a comment. Let us know. We haven't been back. We were obviously at Hideaway Beach this time. We weren't at the Oasis pool. We'd love to hear from you on that. So I think for me, I highly enjoyed Hideaway Beach. I think if you're at Coco Cay in the wintertime, in the fall, I mean, yes, it's the Bahamas, but it can still get quite chilly there. I think the $30 is worth it just for the heated pool. You can go in and spend all day in the pool. You can be right there at the swim bar. You got music, you got lounge chairs, lots of shade. I think that it makes for a great experience just from the heated pool perspective, because that Oasis pool in the winter, we've been there in January, can get pretty chilly.
Yes, it can.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts on it?
Well, and I agree with all of the above, and I feel like the price, if you can get it for the $30 to $40, is worth it.
Right. Yeah. I think they were originally selling tickets for $60 to $70 and even more right when it opened. I've seen that most of the time now they're discounted, especially if you can get a Black Friday deal or different kinds of deals. We're seeing it mostly now in the $30, and I think I've even seen it in the 20s before. I think for that, it's absolutely worth it for it. So give Hideaway Beach a try. We'd love to hear in the comments your experiences at Hideaway Beach. But certainly next time we go to Coco Cay, we're probably going to give it a try again in more of a normal situation.
Well, they had other events there at Hideaway Beach for us. They had a parade that went through with musicians and the dancers. Those are the same ones that greet you as you disembark your ship and you come onto the island. Yeah, so that was sweet to have them walk around. They also had kind of a fun show for us to watch, and it was of jet skis, and then I don't know what this is exactly called, but it's where
the foot jets.
They ride. Yeah, they ride. They go up in the air. The water pushes them up in the air. You
Hydro
can see
levitation
it here.
or whatever
you
they call
can
it.
see it here, so you'll know what I'm talking about here. But that was really fun to watch them do their acrobatic act.
Yeah, they really did quite the blowout for us there at Coco Cay. So yeah,
Michael
overall,
Bailey was there.
Yeah, he walked around, said hi to people, brought his champagne gun out, that he's famous for. But no, I think that I couldn't ask for more from Royal Caribbean for a send-off from the Ultimate World Cruise.
I agree. Well, we got back on the ship, and Wonder is starting to pull away. So Serenade and Wonder were kind of exchanging horn blows with one another, as you can see here. But Serenade stayed here in the Coco Cay area because we had a big fireworks show. So we pulled out kind of into the bay or not far away. And then a big barge was brought out that shot the fireworks from it. And it was a very nice send-off.
It was. So we had fireworks when we were here in Coco Cay 9 months ago, but those fireworks they actually set off in the area that was under construction for Hideaway Beach. And so obviously they couldn't set them off there now, so this time they did it on a barge. So that was a really nice send-off for us. Well, after the fireworks. We just gave a lot of people hugs, and nobody was saying goodbye. Everyone was saying farewell.
See you later.
See you
on the
later.
reunion cruise.
Yeah. So, see you in Arizona. See you in Texas. See you. And we have such faith that we're going to see all those people. That it really did help knowing that we have a stake in the ground to see them again. So we went ahead and headed back to our cabin. You can see all the bags lined up here. Our cabin is all put away, but we're ready to get up in the morning. So that's going to be the next video that you see. Going to see the big wrap up. We're going to go into details of all the special activities that we did right at the end of the World Cruise. Show you our packing. We got a time-lapse video of that. Show you that room that you saw us unpack 9 months ago. We'll show you packing it up, and all the things of getting off the ship in Miami, the big celebrations, and the reunions with our grandchildren.
And another thing we're going to tell you about are all of our plans for 2025. So you're not going to want to miss it. As always, friends, thank you for liking, subscribing, turning on those notifications. We appreciate each and every one of you. And thank you for traveling around the world with us. See you very soon. Have
Bye-bye
a beautiful
now.
day. Bye-bye.